Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I am playing Ace Attorney yet again. Who would have thought? Yeah, I'm playing Ace Attorney again. I guess I might as well summarize what happened last time. Last time, it was a super long investigation. It was so long. But pretty much what we figured out is that this boy who was there, might have like good info or something, and then we ended up getting some info from him, but not a lot, and then we figured out who the producer and the, director were, and yeah, we figured out who those people were. They both were very interesting individuals. And what else happened? Oh yeah, and the old lady, she got released from, I guess, in jail, because they made her try to put on the samurai costume and she could not fit in it because she was too small. So, yeah. Now they're probably gonna bring in, I'm guessing this court, like, trial, I guess. Like, this time in court, probably gonna bring in the boy, little boy. Probably the producer and the director. I don't know if there's gonna be like another person there, but those are probably the three people that are gonna be in court today. Because we finally made it to the next day during next court session. So yeah. So far, we're not really sure who has done it. All we know is that there's a whole new, like, I guess, section, and it's not the old lady. Clearly can't be, like, the young boy, because how would it be the young boy? So yeah, it leaves pretty much, like, a couple other people that could be it. Be the murderer. I don't know. All I know is that it isn't looking super good for Will Powers. Is that what is? That's defendant? Yeah. Pretty sure that's the defendant. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, I need to like switch my screen before I do anything. Otherwise, that will be bad. There we go. Yes. October 19th, 9:42 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. October 19th. Hello. You didn't miss much last time. Joey. So pretty much what happened last time is that we investigated for literally like IRL hours, I think almost like 2 hours straight. And we pretty much found that we figured out who the producer and the director were. Because I don't know if you're there, but the old lady admitted that there's other people there, like that are present on the, like at the place or whatever. So we figured out the producer and the director and the little boy who snuck in. We met all of them. So far, we have no clue who it is. All we know is that even after the old lady was arrested, she was released because they tried to put her into, like, the samurai costume. And clearly she didn't fit. So she was immediately released. And now we're going into the court. We have some evidence, but no evidence to prove that Will Powers didn't do it. So we're pretty much just going into this head first, hoping for the best.
There we go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's because you weren't in the chat or whatever. Not in the chat, but like in the VCs. So I like forgot. So yeah, you didn't miss that much. I already read this line. So, do you want to be Edgeworth, or do you want me to be Edgeworth, or do you want? I don't care.
Sure. Sorry, I didn't get a yawn. Sure.
Okay.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well.
Oh
my god. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Sure, I'll move my legs. And the unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if he'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. That can't be his real name.
Salmonella.
That can't be his.
Salmonella.
Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
You should see what he looks like. Or that director.
He looks like the definition of salmonella. Will the witness state his name and profession, and why does he look like a disease?
Don't even read his lines. Just like read them in your head. Don't actually like read them aloud. I don't even understand them half the time.
How rude can you get?
No.
You don't know
Stop. No. You're not reading that.
Why? He's cringe.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Want to be Mia? Or do you want me to be Mia? I don't care. I mean, you were Maya. I guess you were Mia. Weren't you?
Who's Mia? I thought it was... Oh, Mia's in her body. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Shush. Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
I became,
you left every time before that happened, didn't you?
I don't think I'll be leaving that early time. You know why. Let's start by picking the testimony apart. Howard is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day must did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
Thank you.
Okay, now he actually sounds fine. Probably because he's making a testimony.
No, that the last line about the. I think I know what the incorrect is there.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's see. I was at the studios from around 9 in the morning. That makes sense. During the morning, I was doing an action scene. Yep. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Okay. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm sure no one left their chairs. Let me see what evidence we have. So we have a scrapbook. And then we have Mr. Monkey's head, which blocked the path of the scene between 2:15 because, what did you know? Another statue that has a clock in it, of course. 2:15 and 4 p.m. An empty bottle found on a table in the employee area, labeled sleeping pills, a murder weapon, a guide map, dragging one leg at 2 p.m. Time of death 10:15. 2:30. Okay.
I think it's the lunchroom.
Should I just press him on everything though? I feel like that might just be safe. Even if nothing comes out of it, it's not like I'm gonna lose anything.
Start with the employee area. Okay, start at the beginning.
Is that when you always come into work? I did not mean to press that. Whoops. Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry.
Yeah. Why?
What does that mean?
Why I was
What does that even mean?
From what I remember. From what I wonder. I think.
I don't even know.
From what I recall. Ooh.
But that's a R, not a W. Are you gonna say Edgeworth's like?
Oh, I forgot I was doing Edgeworth. Tell us more about it. For what it's worth, that's what it means.
In the employee area? That was...
Sorry. Sorry, shush.
That's right. It was a fight scene between Steel Samurai and... Okay. Was anyone else at the run-through? She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Just those four. Why did it go on for so long? Alright, that's the limp.
Rolling on the floor, sobbing.
Oh, okay. See, I'm literally Phoenix right now, like, what?
What the fuck are you? What the
Rofs?
shit are you saying?
Rolling on the floor, starving?
Boo.
Makes sense to me.
Oh,
What exactly did they have for lunch? Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area.
makes sense. Everyone else, meaning the witness, did not eat with them.
So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Can't you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Isn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory.
Contradictory with what? Wait, what did he even just say? What did he just say right now? Now I don't even remember what he just said.
He said he didn't get to eat lunch at all, but he said at least not. Then when you asked saying he did get to eat all, he said, yeah, not steak at least. So it's contradicting his own point.
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Mandela. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There are 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Good call. I was embarrassed, so I shouldn't. Next time that face comes up, freeze on it. I'm gonna take a screenshot.
No, that's gross. Oh, fine.
Okay.
If you want it, fine. A T-bone steak?
Good.
You mean? There you go.
Nah.
No?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? Took one break.
Ugh.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in the meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
No, next one. There you go.
He didn't take a single break. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea.
Press harder.
Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Well, Mr. Mandela, what's this all about?
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them must have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Joey? He does not sound like that. Come on. Oh no. Edgeworth is laughing. That's only 13 and base 12? What does that mean? I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. It's a weird thing to say, but I'm gonna first press on this. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? There were 2 plates on that table. D. Vasquez, the producer? Joey.
Eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. I'd take about 25 myself, but
I don't know how long I take. I don't know if I've ever had a T-bone steak before.
I have. They're a very good cut of meat, but they're a little too much for their quality standards. Press that.
Should I press the last one?
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Joey.
I'm sorry. Well, Phoenix,
That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of it.
all you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio One at that time.
Oh, great. Is that all?
Oh, great.
Let's see.
For what it's worth, by the way. I don't know if I said.
Yeah, I think you did say. I don't think anything there is going to help. I might as well press everything again. What time exactly did you take this break? $2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and came back. Or I guess it's possible time-wise. Did I press him on this?
No. Press him though because of what he just said.
Oh, I already did, yeah. I think I
Help
already
him
did
out,
press
T-bone
that.
steak. You did.
Here,
That's my
let's
fault,
do this one. Why is that?
Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor! The testimony is to point that one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with the scene of this murder. It is impossible for any of them to go to the studio. That is not true.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you weren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One.
Well, Mr. Wright? Oh, God.
Phoenix, this is critical. Oh, God. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? I claim it. I claim it loud. If I agree to let everyone
you actually did get more.
If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now.
One second.
Okay.
Alright, sir. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Dick, dick, dick.
What?
Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. Only sharp. Just like your hairline.
What's your point, Edgeworth? Okay, keep my hair out of this. I like it sharp.
You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record.
The court record?
The court receipt. Surely you knew that from 10:15 to 45, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Mookie's head had fallen across the path.
Oh, you're right.
True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey's head had barred the way.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr.
Nope.
Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. Oh, God.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over.
Where did you mess up? I know it's set where it's said exactly where you messed up, but like, that feels like it's story written.
I have no idea, to be honest. Was I supposed to present something? What would I present? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio day 2 of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They were therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the steel samurai, given the size of the costume, no other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor. Prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have the decisive evidence. A witness.
Who is the
Who would
witness,
this
Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment the steel samurai skewered the victim. Who?
The child. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. The court is adjourned for recess. Maybe that was supposed to happen?
I feel like it might have.
October 19th, 11:04 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Oh, why she looks so mad? What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Are you giving me the silent treatment?
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on trial before, and not while there was still a chance. And the thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there was.
What's going on? What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm the murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. Sarah's getting a pillow situated. If you are innocent, you'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us. And be yourself. Be strong. You are the still samurai. Hero to everyone, after all.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. You can definitely tell she's possessing her sister's body. That's all I'm gonna say.
October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade school of tender years, and this is a murder case. The worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with a cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackett to the stand. That's one of the most normal names I've heard. Not from a normal-looking kid, though. Your Honor, could we have a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Dang, the guard eats a whole crate of donuts? Well, the witness state his name and the grade at school. Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Joey?
I just did it.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Merp. Cody? Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm
With
Cody
big boop,
Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
he smiles like Luffy.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth,
Long balls.
please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
And he's talking about your questioning. But Murph. Witness. I mean Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Studio Global. The day of their incidents.
You got a problem with that?
Oh, dang, he's threatening. Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you about and Gramps with the beard over there?
Mr.
A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he would testify if he could bring it. If he couldn't bring it, I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it at all, but I don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Wait, wherever? Ooh, Phoenix. I wonder if he had the camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that at the court record.
Very well,
Man,
Cody.
I do not know how to feel about this. I do not know how to feel about Maya, aka possessed by Mia. Because, like, fan service they're trying to show, we know it's Maya, or Mia, who's the older sister, but, like, isn't Maya technically not of age?
Maya's 17.
Yes, so why the hell are they trying to show off Booba for a 17-year-old even though she's possessed by a 20-something?
It's because she physically transforms. Literally. When she gets possessed by somebody else, she physically transforms into that person. Okay, meaning so she becomes that person, pretty much. Just, her clothes still look like that, like her own clothes, but she actually literally transforms to the other person.
Okay, so it's safe for people to fan service her, okay. Sorry, that was like a whole moral compass thing.
Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kind of got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, I would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
So he didn't have his camera?
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
Cross-examine to see.
I want to see his just once. I feel like I don't need to press him on that because of what would come of that. Let's see. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I probably should press him on that so then he admits that he went through the freaking ground.
Also, that was not supposed to happen, you failing the last segment, because your health is down.
I think, what else was I supposed to do? There's nothing there.
True. Maybe say like that they all had their alibi. Like, not actually push for saying someone could have done it, because they all had alibis. I don't know.
I guess, I don't know. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been there a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Blah, 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 blah. Please. Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
God damn. Ugh. These motherfucking youths.
Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow. It's going for the studio. Do I really need to press on that? I guess I will. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio. That's a press, yeah.
You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? Here, I'll press on this too. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. He's being awfully vague. Why did she dot me there? Did I do something wrong?
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. How? Press that, yeah.
What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was.
Press that.
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
That's
really?
a contradiction.
Guess seeing the killing freaked him out, and he went home.
Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
Miss, I can turn into anyone.
Okay.
Wait, check your presence. Yes. Okay. Go back to the camera. It's the camera one. That he contradicts himself.
Yeah, should I go back to the last one and present it?
Not the last one, but the camera one. Oh, I guess that was the last one, yeah. Yeah. Do it.
Objection! Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh?
Oh my god, the face.
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
Oh my
I am
god.
too old to understand what the heck this digital thing is. Can you please explain
boomer.
to me how it works? Edgeworth. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright. How cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so?
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecution attorney?
What do you think I mean, Edgeworth? Well, anyways, Cody. What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This one's tricky. Unless you see something I don't.
Had my camera with me. It's glued to the action. Could take my eyes off of it.
I'd press that. I don't know why.
I'm pressing it. I'm pressing a couple of them. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. What happened next?
Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, 'cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And to God.
And how exactly did he do that? Oh, how did he do that? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, a samurai chop, and a samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? I need to press him harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated he saw it quite clearly.
Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap?
My
point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright? How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix. Oh, she has a mole on her chin. I just noticed. I believe you're on the right track with this.
She's always had the mole on her chin.
Think. Why did Cody see the climax? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why would he watch the climax of the fight?
Show evidence?
What evidence
Hold
would
on,
I show?
Hold on. I can Google it. Because I don't want this to go bad.
Well, let me just think. I don't want to have, like, an answer right now. I want to think.
Okay, you can think.
So let's see. Could it really be? No way. Samurai.
Hold on.
Probably is, though. Contains every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Wait. I think I have to present this book. I think I have to present this. What do you think? You think that's a good idea?
I can.
Because I think that's why he wasn't paying attention, because it contains every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What if the Steel Samurai didn't win?
But if that was the case, the Steel Samurai would have been the one murdered.
But we don't know. That's the thing. We don't know anything right now.
I would try he couldn't watch it. Because think about how old the boy is.
But why couldn't he watch it?
What kid would calmly watch someone get killed?
Yeah, but he already said that he doesn't know how to use the camera very well, so maybe he was trying to get the final shot because he noticed that it was coming up. So then he was looking at his camera the whole time, like trying to press the buttons, and he couldn't figure it out. Because he was trying to get the final photo. I don't know, what if that's the wrong thing?
No, I think you're actually right. Because you're right. We don't know if he would win or not. Show the evidence.
Okay, show the book. Right?
Yes, I agree.
I'm scared. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight?
The book.
Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
What? Ha! You lost your nerve, have you?
Very well, I'll ask the question again. You have ascertained... Okay, yeah. I guess maybe I have to say he was watching something else?
Do it.
I don't know, but he couldn't watch it. But the two, like,
he was watching something. He was watching something else.
He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Joey.
Mr. Wright, explain. What could possibly distract the boy from the idol, seeing his idol fight?
Joey.
What claims? Sorry, I'm researching. What claims was he looking? What do you claim he was looking at?
Oof. Come on, think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Oh my god, is it really the first one? He couldn't watch it?
No, I think I got it. I think I figured it out.
What do you mean? I already pressed it.
Okay, I'll explain after you do this. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear by this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more of the fight, the more he would have watched. Sounds right. Do you have another explanation?
Does it show evidence?
It's his camera.
Show the camera?
So, my reasoning. Before you click.
Yeah.
Remember, he said he carries it everywhere, but he barely knows how to use it.
Yeah,
He's trying to figure out how to use it.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's the only thing we could do. What else could we do?
I'm just trying to be cool and show I have an.
Here's my proof.
Camera.
What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. See, that's the conclusion I came to. I just presented the wrong freaking thing. He was trying to take a picture. Hey!
Pussy pics.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing,
I
not
don't know, you gotta think for being a little
picking.
toddler. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. And not take a picture.
Right. Cody?
At Phoenix Wright.
There's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, you made a little kid cry. I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Yeah, means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
Damn, Savage.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep.
Clutch's part, I think, is the lie.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways. Alright, Pops. See, the samurai just escaped the clutches of the villain. I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it.
I think it's the clutches one you should press.
So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. No. I want to press on this. When the lens opened, what did you see? Oh, well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai.
Saw that happen. Yep.
Let's see.
Oh.
What? What?
Do we have to present something?
Usually we do.
No, sorry, I had to cough.
Oh, that was a cough?
I just had really... Yeah, that was a really bad... That was like a deep chest cough. Press the pops. Okay. Hold on.
I guess I'll hold it for this. Why wouldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried.
I really tried. Ooh. I tried, but I beat. Ooh.
I feel like I need to present the book maybe sometime?
Hold
I
on.
need a present, that's all that happened, and just I'm scared that's gonna like end it or something. Well, I guess I didn't press everything.
Hold on. Should be in my list.
Here, I'm gonna press him on this.
Sounds good.
That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? No, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye?
Sorry?
How did you know?
Bullseye?
I through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. I love bullying children.
Bullying a child. It feels so fun.
Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Reflect this, Cody?
Collects this.
Took a few shots, but it was too late. I erased them. I guess I have to press them again. What else am I supposed to press? Right? What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Press it. Press it.
You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved steel samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Present the book?
Something. Yes.
Because that
Actually,
shows...
I think it's time to...
Okay. Can you say?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what the kid's all about.
I think it's the book.
I agree.
Because he always gets every victory scene that the Steel Samurai has won, so why would he not keep this one if he won? Objection!
You're solving them.
Cody!
Smack.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right.
Oh, right.
What was it you told me then? I go every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you're just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Do you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day? Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way.
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually...
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. The boy kill him?
Just wait.
Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, am I right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, never. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There is a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. The witness, Cody, is this true?
Chicken nuggets.
What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Wow.
Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. And then he didn't move. Order.
I want chicken nuggets.
Oh my god.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? I love chicken nuggets, okay? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yeah, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What is that? I've never been wrong in my life. Steel Samurai.
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. But Edgeworth, your stupid little brain that comes up with a lot of lies is not thinking of that. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it.
What do you get, little liar boy?
I thought the steel samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Huh? What?
You lied again, boy? That's it, you're getting the whip.
Oh
Show
my
us
god.
quick.
That's your sister, Edgeworth. Calm down.
What?
No.
What? Who's his sister? I said he's getting the whip.
You'll figure out later on. Or I don't even think they're siblings. They're just like somehow related to each other. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No!
I don't know why I made you do that. Here it is.
This is it. This is it. Please let me know.
Well, looking at this,
is
it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia,
You
what?
forgot about the whip. Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. Good boy. That photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial.
Well, what? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
But do you be why not? Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know of them in that photo. It's Studio 2.
Yeah, that's a 2, right? Oh,
Yeah.
right there. Right here. That's a 2. That's an S for studio, but this is a 2. Right?
Yes.
Right here. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
He's not edging anymore. But, by edging. That's impossible.
Eh? What's this all about? I am too dumb to understand this. Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I love the judge. He is so sweet.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Right here. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held at that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death.
So there's more. Oh, shit. So it's closer.
During that break, Mr. Sal Mandela and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Miss Sal Mandela's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order. The defense makes the following claims.
Nuggets.
The scene of the crime was at Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Where's my nuggets? Jack Hammer's the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not, Edgeworth. Why would the victim cover up their own murder? Think straight, Edgeworth.
Amelia.
Lol.
Hi,
Bill, who do you want to voice?
Who do you want me to voice?
I don't
We
care.
got Edgeworth, we got Wright, well, Springs Wright. We got Edgeworth, we got Judge, we got Mia, which I'm doing Mia, so you can do Edgeworth or the kid as well.
Well, pretty soon I think we're going to be changing, what's it called? People on the stand.
I'll do the Judge and Edgeworth, and then Joey can just pick up everybody else. Sound good?
Okay.
Cool. Or do you have proof?
Yeah, like he just came like halfway through.
And his voice is way better.
I was busy.
His voice is
That's fine.
Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Yes, I have proof. Yes, I have proof. I have proof.
It's the sleeping pills.
Yes, I have proof.
You do, Mr. Wright.
No, they're so surprised. Suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
The sleeping pills.
This is it.
An empty medicine bottle.
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle?
Yeah.
Finger the bottle. I mean, fingerprint the bottle, yes.
Good idea.
Mia!
Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to judge.
The court will suspend the proceeding on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities within this case. In fact, things may have very well happened differently than I thought, yes.
Very definitive.
The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene
Miss
of the crime was
Oldbag.
not Studio 1, but Studio 2.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Find out next time on Dragon. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following questions, and not the detectives.
Okay, thank you. I am not a detective, but I'll try.
Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
Where's Gumshoe? Shouldn't you be asking this to Gumshoe?
No, Edgeworth
Yep.
docked his pay.
Well, damn. Why is this my problem now?
And and who killed him? And why?
Well,
What the fuck?
yeah,
would
I
you
guess
know this?
so.
Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, you're fired.
That's a lot of homework. This reminds me of me in college.
Mr. Edgeworth? You need to reconsider your stance in this case, and perchance fucking pay your detectives.
Yeah, so I don't need to do the stupid work, Edgeworth.
Above all, you need to consider your suspicion
Phoenix,
of
calm
Mr.
down.
Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. The trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Sounds
Very
like
well.
a teacher.
Court is adjourned. Yeah, the weird thing about the law system in this like fictional world is that they only have 3 days. It's like real world, the court proceedings could last years. This game, they're like, nah, we don't got time for that. Guilty or innocent, you got 3 days.
Yeah, like, damn, like, not to be political, but the most recent thing with Trump, that took like months.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to this,
I think
this
it
took like 3 days.
I think it took a little bit longer than just months.
Probably. Anyways, not to be too political. But you're right.
Well, I don't even think it's political. I think it's more of just like a fact that happened.
Yeah. Fair.
October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Phew! That was a close one.
Oof. So we were saved by a hair, but that still counts. But that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. That's Maya speaking through
Me
you.
too! But you're literally dead. How could you go home?
Yeah, well, I want to go back to the rave. Really? You both seem so confident.
Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too. God, y'all have no faith in me. Dead? The dead? Oh, of course we're kidding.
We're were becoming Santa Claus again.
Are you
I wasn't kidding. I was serious. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
Fucking better at paying you a lot of money.
Exactly. My voice, I'm trying to go for him because of how he looks, A. And B, it fits really well. Cowardly Lion.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks like I'm almost at the bottom. But then I'll go back to the
Yeah,
top.
you don't have to take up a new
Yeah, I
I
know.
slot every time. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, okay.
No, the way that I do
makes-
it is that just in case I want to go back or something, I have the opportunity to go back, and then once I get to the bottom, I go back to the top and go through it again.
It makes sense.
Valid.
Okay, back. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one. Huh, Mia?
Really? Oh, really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
This is Maya, by the way.
I know.
Just letting you know. Maya!
Fine. So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Well, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They have so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process.
So, under the system, trials end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've had no time to waste. We need to
LMAO.
go.
I just completely forgot that they explained it in this case. I just explained that like 5 seconds ago.
Perfect. That's what.
I got the old lady, don't worry.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place seems really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down.
Hey, yeah?
I bet we could even eat donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
You eat, you
You
die.
eat. Jesus Christ! Oh, she's alive.
Do I talk to her? I mean,
doing our to progress, yeah.
yeah, I guess so. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Sal Mandela, the director?
Sal, he's a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Ugh.
Lady, don't talk about that right now.
Don't talk about
There's
that
children
Discord
here.
moderator
There's
looking ass.
children.
Huh? Why would anyone like to be treated like
Maya,
dirt?
don't
Maya?
ask that question.
No.
Don't ask that question. No.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No,
Don't
no,
ask,
it doesn't. Maya,
Stay
no.
off of Stay off of AO3.
No, Maya, it doesn't make sense.
Stay away from porn.
About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today, you cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief.
Say what?
I won't forget this.
I mean, old bag, I'm not dragging anything. He's already dead. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so it could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Well, I guess that's everything. Guess I might
She's
as...
just huffing and puffing. You're just gonna walk right past her.
Bye, lady!
He's gonna fall over. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the same steel samurai costume.
You okay?
Yes, ma'am. Good night. Bye, you. Sorry. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer.
I mean, that wouldn't explain why he's wearing the costume, though. I guess I might as well go to... I don't know. Oh, there she is.
Do you want to do
He looks
Vasquez,
like-
or do you want me to do him?
I'll try it. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello.
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
This fucking bitch don't deserve my politeness. I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently.
Well, my work here's done. Excuse me. Mr. Harris came here the day of the murder and... Shh. Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. Think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. Miss Fable. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it.
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Oh dear. She's not giving us much. I guess trailer? he in the trailer?
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? I mean, it still seems pretty messy in here. It's called Depression, Maya. I guess she was still on a high getting
What?
that rare card she needed.
What? Whose line do you think that is?
Oh,
I guess she was still on it high from getting that rare card she needed. There's no.
that felt like a
I think
Maya thing
I
to
believe
say.
you examine the room.
The glass is
It just seemed
frosted,
like a
can't
Maya
see
thing to
outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming.
Funny that you should say that, Phoenix.
It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. An old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god! That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings about about his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet?
Funny you say that, Phoenix.
Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I've seen that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse?
Don't
An old
judge,
movie
Phoenix.
poster. What do you mean? I don't watch these movies, okay? Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer.
No, that's gotta be like a Black Dynamite ripoff.
I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and a crumpled document. Or coupled them. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. I guess that's all. I don't think
now you
there's...
go
the
back
chair?
to Vasquez and talk to her again. She should have. No, talk to old bag.
Okay,
Ew.
let's go here. Let's go to here. No. Maybe, actually, maybe I need to go to the employee area. I haven't been there yet. October 19th, Global Studios employee area.
Guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see what they're filming just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where we found the bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching!
The fuck, man?
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack, fucker.
Yeah, I guess I could be a little dramatique at times. Hey, I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique, indeed.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plates on the table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal, traces thereof, stuff like that.
Let's
That's like
see.
it.
The plate.
So you're looking for Tristan's sleeping pills. How?
I don't fucking know. Do I look like I work in the crime lab? I take samples and give it to people who know how to do that shit. I mean, I could take a look at the plates, but I'm not seeing anything in particular. Although, for some reason, the guy felt lazy. He didn't want to come out. So he gave me this thing. I'm going to try it out, but I'm following the instructions very closely. I might look up a YouTube tutorial. Something reacting, changing colors. It feels like a COVID test.
But Coleman doesn't come out till 2020. Wow, neat. What the fuck are you doing? I don't understand a lick of this. Well, what are you waiting for? Dumb shit.
Well, you dumb shits are talking to me. I can't do my job. All right, it's a different color. What does that mean again?
Hey, maybe this means that it was laced with sleeping pills, Gumshoe? Maybe that's what you're testing for?
Yeah, I think
Good
you're
dumb shit.
What do you think they sent you out here for, Gumshoe?
I don't fucking know. As I said, I'm not part of the crime lab.
Oh my god. Good thing I'm here. I'm the only smart one out of you guys, I guess. How goes your investigation?
Fucking poorly.
Terrible.
Every time we pick up evidence and make an accusation, you prove us wrong. So, you know, it's getting pretty difficult.
Edgeworth's cutting up hay.
There's people at the precinct who are saying we should probably try accusing somebody else.
Well, that would make sense.
What do you think, Detective Dumbshit?
If I disagree with Edgeworth again, he's probably gonna fire me, so I'm not gonna say anything.
How is Edgeworth doing anyways? Because, you know, I just, you know, no, I don't want to know anything about him. Tell me.
This Edgeworth is out of control. I was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. It was like, hey, buckaroo, it's not a good thing.
Whoa. Hopefully, who cares?
Talk about burns, pal. I don't know if he's gonna be slamming that desk in the next court case.
God, the fury of Edgeworth. Damn, he sounds like a furry.
Yeah, crushing those paper cuts because he has no way he could crush my, stance in court. I know what I'm saying. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh yeah, that thing that you presented in court today, which shouldn't have been admissible evidence because that's, you know, not part of the initial investigation. Well, I got good news. So they did indeed find Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So your theory about that was correct.
Yes, I knew it! Ha!
So that means
If he was still alive, he'd get frickin' charged with, I think, drug abuse? Something.
Ha ha ha! Suck that, Edgeworth!
suck it, Edgeworth.
Okay, I guess there's probably nothing here. I mean, I guess I can move to the dressing room. I don't think there's anything in the dressing room. Here, let's look. Maybe something changed.
No, this is a new area.
No, it's the same area, Maya. Same area.
No, this is a new. This is a new area. We checked out We checked out the meeting room last time.
No, we've been in here multiple times before.
Joy wasn't here.
Oh. I thought he was
I
here
was
at
here for
least
one
once.
I was here once, but not today. We haven't been here today.
This is where we met Mr. Salmonella.
Empty
No,
dressing
this is
rooms like
this is
are
where we
kinda
found
lonely, aren't they?
the key card to get into
Both.
Studio
We did
One.
both. We did both of those here.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Joey.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
yeah, I don't
anything.
think there's
Yeah, I
anything
think
else.
I've already. Yeah.
Check the
Yeah,
bag
there's-
one more time.
Here, I guess I could check the
Just
bag.
for
I mean,
shits and giggles.
Hope WP can put up with us soon.
yeah,
okay.
I already seen
There's
it.
nothing to do in here. Now try talking to Old Bag.
Okay, let's move to the studio gate. No. Let's move to the outside of Studio 1. Let's move to Studio 2. Let's talk to her. No, we can't talk to her. Unless, do I present to her the... Why did she need that, though? Why would she need the
What do you
evidence
have
of
for
the...
me?
I have the employee area plate. I have the sleeping pill bottle. I have Cody's camera. I have the scrapbook that Cody has. I have the monkey's head, samurai spear, guide map, Powers photo, and the autopsy report.
Let me see.
We just need to figure out why he would do that.
Okay, hold on.
Why would he steal?
Okay, wait. So you're supposed to find Penny in the dressing room, but I think you have to talk to Will Powers first.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot to do that. I did not go to the...
Penny being the assistant person, the intern.
Let's see. Detention center, I'm guessing?
Yeah, so start with Will Powers.
Mr. Wright, he did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears all the time?
Bro looks mad angry. What you talking about?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really much I could do to help. Ha 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 ha, I'm not really sure I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing
Please.
matter. We almost freaking lost yesterday. But I guess, Maya, you weren't even there, and whatever. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? Well, she's a well-respected lady in the industry. They say she's a fucking genius. A genius? Sure. She's been a global studios producer for 5 years. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her differently.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up to make it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Mandela?
Oh, he used to be a minus straight-to-video director. But
They're
something has
paying
worked.
for the Fire Nation.
But something in his eyes caught Vesca's something in his work caught Vesca's eyes. She thought the Steel Samurai. I, she brought the Steel Samurai ID to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. Yeah, 'cause we get it every time we eat raw chicken. I think he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whatever she says, jump, he asks how I and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
What'd you say, Phoenix? He's fat?
No, I didn't say anything. That was literally in my head. That's the only time I thought.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model before I started the business. But he stopped taking on bigger roles. He only liked the smaller bread roles. That's when he became appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was literally looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a five-star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago.
Perchance.
Not me.
Let's move
Possibly,
to
mayhaps.
the main gate. Let's see. We can't talk
Okay,
her
no,
yet.
then you can just go back to the trailer then, and you, or no, sorry, employee area. Go back into the
Dressing room.
You should meet the assistant. Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Committing crimes. JK, no, I'm just cleaning. I guess WP won't be using it anymore.
Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, I'm really grateful for all you guys have done. But this is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
What? Yeah.
I was wondering if you could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes.
On the day of
that-
the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh. I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumors must be true then.
A rumor?
Well, you didn't hear it from me, bestie, because I don't get paid enough. But yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some like dirt on him. He'd do something. He'd do anything she said. Apparently,
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt, bad stuff.
Poo poo. Yeah. I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Hammer. They were using the new studio too. Well, at the time, new. Some sort of accident occurred during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? That's why it looks like a house and not a trailer, and I don't know why we keep calling it trailer when it looks like a house.
But it's actually a trailer and it looks like a house? What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing could be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant, because without him, the show just ain't the same.
Oh, no!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore.
Sorry about that. What? Why?
I don't know.
No.
It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. I low-key may be out of a job.
Sorry. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget it all ever happened. They want it quiet. Understand?
How can they just do that? I'm a crybaby. Oh, what about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that's not true. That can't be true. The program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Meaning I'll be heartbroken. I mean, what? Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
The scrapbook.
The scrapbook.
Mill.
Oh, and this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. I don't know why I'm telling an assistant this because you literally have no control over the program, but I'm still gonna show you anyways because the kids deserve the show, I guess. Yeah. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I wouldn't think you would understand that better than anyone. Or, wait, I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
Fucking Karens.
Agreed.
You're right. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, but you've convinced me that there's something I can do.
Starters, you could tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay. I'm out of the job anyway. I don't give a fuck.
Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Not like I just said that like 1 minute ago?
Somebody died or something. And I think Hammer was at fault.
1 second, sorry.
No problem.
Sorry, my laptop was dying.
Someone
Oh.
died?
It was an accident, to clarify. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer do anything Vasquez asked him to do. He was the murderer. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it go public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back in the day, so they were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. Although, to be fair, kind of had the same effect not letting him grow past the studio, but that's a whole other debate.
Let's see.
You know who knows more about this? Old Bag. You'd probably be best continuing this line of questioning with her.
But she's an old bag.
Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
Now we talk to Old Bag. Why, you still slinking around? If you like the place that so much, why don't you take over from me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today anyway?
Hello.
Hammer. It was all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick.
Oh my god,
She got rabies.
Do I need to call 911 again? This is like my 5th time for the same lady. 5th time,
No,
Maya.
call animal
5th
control.
time.
Maybe we should keep her distance. It could be contagious.
Yeah, maybe it's COVID, like that one guy was saying earlier. Gumshoe, yeah.
Ooh, Galigoo.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear it from? I bet it was that fucking glasses girl. Nichols?
Nichols?
Oh my god.
Yes, her name is Penny Nichols.
Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. It's not as bad as salmonella, but still.
Right, yeah. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and on the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish?
Are you from the UK now, old bag?
Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole the costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Mr. Old Bag, but I do have proof. I have proof that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
And it's in the pudding.
Mr.
More
Powers
on a
ate
steak tray.
a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So,
This is the plate they used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I bet Powers
pill
put it
powder.
there herself. Even a lightweight like him must have had trouble sleeping sometimes.
Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in.
Fingerprints, yeah.
This is the bottle contained the sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle.
Yeah. I see. Poor Hammer. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldback?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag, are you gonna give me a trauma dump right now?
It all started 5 years ago on the day of
I
the
didn't
fatal
consent.
accident.
The fetal accident.
What's worse, paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Dee Vasquez.
Monkey D. Vasquez.
And she has ties with the mafia.
Wow.
Don't ask me how I know
Oh.
that.
I'm so shocked to hear that.
So
She
shocked.
silenced that paparazzi permanently. That was just the beginning, though. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with within the studio.
I
She
see.
definitely committed a lot of crimes. But you have
She
to
definitely
understand,
committed some murder.
poor old Hammer never meant to harm nobody.
Miss Oldback.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldback.
Here, take this.
A photograph? You just keep this photograph on you constantly? It's kind of weird.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait a second.
This picture, I think you can probably put together
Is
what the
this
fuck it's
the
about.
trailer in Studio 2 that clearly he murdered somebody on that pole with?
Hammer was
murders on the
supposed to be
pole.
fighting a bad guy on the top of those stairs, but you could see the fight didn't end well.
Yikes.
But how did you even get this?
As I said before, kid, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
It was a long time ago. Long
Are you the
time.
freaking paparazzi? I understand.
That'd be funny if she was the paparazzi.
Could be.
She's just an old woman who was very much in love with a guy who played exclusively samurai roles.
Present to her the picture?
Yeah, present the picture.
Oh, that's so cruel, but I love it. Okay, we'll do it. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
present to the...
She's not even looking.
Where
What?
where did you get that?
Well,
Oldback.
old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldback, Nick.
Maya, I knew that. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this instant from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer?
The wind.
Huh?
It's gone stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Talk a little more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. No fucking dumb, Maya. No
Thank you,
fucking
Maya,
dumb.
for pointing out the obvious.
He came.
What? What is so funny? I don't understand. What is so funny?
I have a 2-year-old. Anyway, move on.
SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
Well then, what was it you wanted to talk about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
I wouldn't say petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you said you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his bright place as a stussy.
Huh?
Maya,
Oh.
I don't even know what you just said right now, but okay.
I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you, child? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
Huh? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean. Good job pointing it out. I thought she was the dumb one.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Idiots. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And if I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did. Gave him a few bruises, too. It was pretty kinky.
You didn't have to add that, Vasquez. There's a literal child here. So that's why she had the photo.
He's an old fool, she is. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could still make. He could have made a copy. He still might actually have a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now, this is valuable evidence. Boys! Oh, shit.
Uh, this isn't the first time I've been in a room with a lot of men. Who are
Phoenix,
they?
pause. Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow, yes? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why, if it's, like, not clear what she means by that right now. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it all? At all?
I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No!
Hold it right there! Detective Dick Gumshoe on the scene. I heard everything, pal. D.
Get the
Vasquez,
buzz!
you're coming down to the precinct now. I got the whole squad with me.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry for my late entrance.
A
You
little
guys are almost
late?
sleeping with the fishies.
A little late, Gumshoe? We almost
Yeah.
fucking died!
I don't get to do that type of thing very often. That was badass.
Oh my god, don't even talk about. Oh my god, Gumshoe! Yeah, sure, that's badass, but you almost killed us by not
Badass.
coming in! Oh my god.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was really scared. Ooh,
Man, don't mention it. That's what I do. That's my job.
be a dumbass. At very unconventional times.
Wait, oh, you already
Detective
said.
Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just I've always wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. All right, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick. It looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez? Don't you dare say it. I'll introduce it.
Progress
Ooh.
say 10.
Yay! I made it to the bottom. Should I really do it again? Or are you guys gonna? How long are you
Got it
guys
at the
gonna stay
bottom.
up?
Now we're here.
How long are you guys gonna stay up?
I'm actually thinking about crashing soon.
Mill.
Trying to think. Like, what does tomorrow look like for me? Fuck it. Yeah, I could probably stay up for part of it.
Same.
Okay. I guess we're doing this. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Let's go. We're in court again.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers for the 3rd fucking day. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2, not Studio 1. Today I will call upon 2 people to present from Studio 2. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today, almost like it's in his name.
Edgy fuckers.
You may call your first witness, Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
You Vasquez, I'm the producer at Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2?
As anyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss D. Vasquez. Please give the court your opening, or give the court your testimony, please.
I can't English. Nick, she didn't make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Come on, tell better, Nick.
Luckily, nobody can hear my thoughts. What the fuck?
Nick. I had the trailer a little before noon. I'm wanting to go at 12 shop. It ended at 4. That's a contradiction already, I think. The rehearsal was afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I Sal take me. At 2:30 we took a 15 minutes. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks, table in front of the trailer. We found Harris' body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
Guilty. I have a question about one part of your testimony, please. You were fatigued and had Sal take you? He doesn't seem in the best shape. How the fuck did he get you there?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me nuts. Thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Then reported a court record.
I see.
I see. Brain.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I don't know. It's the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Okay. Day of the murder. A little before noon. 12 sharp. Ended at 4. Went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had to take Sal take me. Maybe I should press on that, because why was she fatigued? I guess. Let's press. Hold on. You said Sal take you? What does that mean? No, I don't want to ask that question. Whatever. Joey.
It means just what I said. I'd Sal take me to Studio 2 in the van.
Oh,
Take me in the studio
right.
too.
That's not what I wanted to ask, but that's fine. Let's see.
Press on that? Yeah.
And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah,
Yes,
Mr. Wright.
Wait,
Sorry,
wait.
sorry. That's serious.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
Oops. Look.
Edgeworth, you dumb.
Edgeworth, you dumb cunt. It was a
Whenever you're ready.
15-minute break. Sorry.
I just wait.
Sorry.
I'll press on this. Do you have someone who can verify this? Literally Sal. Why did I even ask that? No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If she had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
I think there is evidence for that.
Yeah, wasn't one of the
Well,
plates
Nick,
like
did you
not
find
touched
anything?
or something?
Some mentioned the steaks were cold and chewy. She does not seem like the type to eat this cold and chewy steak. It's hard. I think she's very used to being boss.
Sorry, I forgot you're even supposed to be talking since you kept talking about something.
I'm sorry. I mean, you forgot your lines too. But I'm sure you'll find some contradiction in what she said somewhere.
What do I have? I don't know. What would I prove?
Let me pull the tutorial back up.
I was doing the same thing earlier.
With the trailer, meeting began at 12, ended at 4. Maybe I should present the freaking autopsy?
Hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute. He's 22. Pew.
I mean, what else would I present? There's nothing else to really present besides the autopsy. Because she said took a break at 2:30.
Oh, you're supposed to press on everything, and then Edgeworth objects after you essentially fail.
Oh, okay. What did I not press on?
The one previous.
Probably this
Try
one?
try going all the way to the last one, then pressing on that, and then
I think I already pressed on the last one. Did I not? Yeah, this is the last one. We pressed on this one. We pressed on this one.
You didn't press on that one, though.
Let's press on this one. And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4 p.m. and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times.
You would think, come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
There you
Objection!
go.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
Same could be said for you, Edgeworth.
I'm fucking helping you, you old bitch.
Please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears.
By yourself?
Yes.
And he did stop in at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Objection,
Oh dear.
irrelevance. The one time an objection actually makes fucking
Objection, fuck
sense.
It was rehearsal. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about my
Now
own
I think I need to
statements.
press the last one since I think we pressed on everything already. So let's press on this again. Do you have someone who can
No, you
verify this?
So,
No, I mean someone else.
one person is enough. I already said this. Shut the fuck up. Stop making me repeat myself.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have time to eat T-bone steak. Prove.
Well, Nick, find anything?
Kind of wish
You're
she said
making
a
me
little
nervous.
more.
It's hard to think. I think it's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find
Oh
something
wait, hold on.
more of a
I skipped
contradiction.
ahead in the case, didn't I? Fuck. Hold on, I think I fucked up.
I'm telling you, I think I need to present the thing at the break. The autopsy report. What else would I do? So that means she had time to... Didn't help me to press it. Ah! No! Stop! Stop!
Shit. My phone's gonna die before I finish seeing the tutorial.
Present... No, not here. Present here. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Oh my god. What do you mean, how are they related? Of course they're related. Whatever.
Oh no, okay, never mind. Yeah, you don't put the autopsy report. You put the steak out.
What do you mean the steak?
The steak plate, the laced steak plate.
Oh, the lace plate.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, oh
Click,
well.
click, click, click.
You'll be fine.
Where do I do the lace plate at?
Hold on, let me just double check really quick. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks. Present
So
the
that's
plate.
it. Present.
Objection! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. I blinked.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's the plate.
It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak.
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside in the trailer. Yet there's no bones left on their plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. Didn't eat the steak. You get a bonus
You
steak?
eat the bone.
You ate the bone too.
Hold on. Let me actually watch the tutorial so you don't get me wrong.
No, I think it is you did eat the steak.
But then where did the steak
All
go?
the
Did he eat the whole
Hold on.
steak and the bone?
Hold on. Yeah, because you didn't eat the steak.
Okay. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Meeting the Steel Samurai.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Oh. Oh, 1 second.
Mr. Wright. Isn't that a little presumptuous? Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. Say I did it.
Yes, that is what I said. I just said that.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today was going to be boring as the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What's the murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
You could say a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use the spear as a weapon?
You couldn't, could you?
That's what I thought. I think you would have had a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning.
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
This spear was found lying on the ground next to the victim's body.
Judge, are you having a stroke right now?
All the modules.
What? Oh.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Hammer, death pick.
That's what I thought.
Or not, yeah, that one.
Yeah. No? Wrong, mister. No.
What? Hold on.
But I haven't said anything yet.
Oh, damn.
Present the spear because the spear is broken.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll do that. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence.
I'm the fucking prosecutor. What?
I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
Brr.
Brr. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? Samurai spear was not the murder weapon. So what was it?
Oh, now I present the stupid fence.
How was Hammer killed?
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the murder weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. You have presented wrong evidence 3 times this fucking afternoon, so let's see then what was the fucking murder weapon.
Judge, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Yeah, it's the,
Yeah,
it's the picture.
now it's the picture. Look at this photo.
What the fuck? Jack Hammer is standing at the top of those stairs. This clearly isn't from this murder case. Order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Now, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
And what does that have to do with the current case, Wright?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
That's
Holy
a stunt double.
shit.
I
Are
figured
you
it out.
saying?
Thank you, Mizuki, for redeeming first. Like,
Oh,
how many
no.
how many hours in the stream by now? 3 hours in the stream. Thank you. Yes, Edgeworth, yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again.
Something ABBA song, the history book on the shelf, I think. It's an obscure reference. Anyway, Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die? I don't know anything about that. 5 years ago?
Precisely, like, that's literally what I just said right now, Edgeworth, but thank you for repeating it. Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use men like you in my script writing stuff.
You deny that what I said is true?
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of the argument, the Hammer died is the truth, as you say. Yet the body is from the Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. And you're claiming I carried a body to Studio 1? And returned the trailer in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting I trailed lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. I thought I'd just remind everybody about that fact.
Thank you, Edgeworth.
Shut the
The
fuck
fact
up,
we
Edgeworth.
all knew.
Could Jack
Shut the
Hammer have
fuck
been
up, Edgeworth.
pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time, right?
Is everyone forgetting the crucial information
Indeed.
that is
If only
literally
there was
blocked?
a very specific detail that was mentioned earlier this afternoon.
I wonder,
Mr.
maybe it's...
Wright, how the fuck did she do it?
She had another way.
Right?
Yeah, she had another one.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance,
Actually, for that matter, there's no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there's a way for you to carry that body.
interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, stop fucking lollygagging. Give us the evidence already.
The trailer,
The
right?
van.
Yeah,
Yes.
the van, whatever. Same thing. Miss
Same.
Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony.
There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. Blah 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 sleep. Blah blah van. Sal drive van beep beep.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. You put it in the freaking costume. Okay, that's all that matters.
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella who drove the van. Are you implying that he's an accomplice?
Of course he was, right? What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Of course, Salmonella has have been a conspirator, whatever.
Yeah, you got it right.
The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done all that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator.
I'm sorry, that costume did not fit in that incinerator.
Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Huh. I lose, you win. It was fun.
I win?
It's pretty quiet in it.
So what happens next?
Huh?
Don't question me. Don't you have anything
Don't
to
you
say?
question me, boy! What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean Dave Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer?
Who could say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? You just engaged in a battle of wits. You proved the possibility I murdered Hammer as a result.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, right?
What? What?
Order.
Order!
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? I want to go home. But yes, of course, the witness is correct, Mr. Wright. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If there are no more questions, I will be leaving.
Eric, what do I do now?
I actually forget what you choose.
Testify again?
Hold on.
You did it, Vasquez.
If only I can, like, see, what's the proof that I have?
Oh, testify again.
Okay. That's what I thought. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
You know what? You know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, right? I've already said it all, so there's nothing else to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. Waste of time, I say.
Damn. To come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end this cross-examination of the witness D. Vasquez, who most likely committed the objection. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor.
Edgeworth.
I didn't.
Edgeworth, what is your problem?
No, I see. But very well. Objection! Your Honor. I request that the witness testify again.
You're the prosecutor, though. Are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear the testimony again.
He's trying to help. Does it make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see why I have game from repeating for the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth. I too see little point in Mrs. Vasquez repeating herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily I say, ergo. I want to hear what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Oh, very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Oh. Nick! Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? Why would he ever help me? Probably realized she did it too.
What? Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth. That's my only thought, just Edgeworth. Okay, it's fine.
I was just selling all back in this kitty litter when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security bag was... Security bag. Security video bag was... The security bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it, he did it, he did it."
That sure does sound like her.
I went back to the trailer to get to my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issue raised by this testimony. But for shits and giggles, cross-examine him anyway. Pull out another miracle from your ass, right? Why not?
Okay, Nick, we're so close. We're real close. We're really, really close. Come on. You may be acting tough now.
I read that as father.
I'm sorry. But if you
Joey.
put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. She's sure the father. She's definitely the father.
To who?
Find the key. You need to twist the purse out of her, Nick.
Okay, yeah, right. After finding the body, I was like, how old bag. Listen, was there too? Only Powers was absent. Okay, let me. What is my evidence here? Ban. This.
Hold on.
This. They called the police and Powers showed up.
Hold on.
He did it. Has to be left out of proceedings. Went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. But she didn't get the script because
Go to
it's
the
in
only
Studio
Powers
One.
was absent, and then press on that line.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember.
Remember what?
There's a dead body lying in front of us. You expect us to be calm.
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around.
You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez.
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, to assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting the location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Ms. Vasquez, you may continue. Hold on.
Press again.
Hold on. I'm watching the tutorial to try to get you the correct answer.
Must be left out of the proceedings.
Okay. Go back. Next line. Next line. Next line. Press here.
The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not.
Press harder.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. The rehearsal was before. Who could think of doing a rehearsal after that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Very well, Ms. Vasquez. Please continue. Objection! Your Honor. I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
When the prosecution is being the defense.
Order.
That's the funny part. Edward's finally doing his job and putting the right person behind bars.
Exactly.
Order, order.
I want chicken nuggets.
Maybe we should fire Detective Gumshoe.
Gumshoe, give me nuggets.
Mr.
Or you're fired.
Mr. Edgeworth. Yes. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez. Do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. What the heck? Thought this guy doesn't even like me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. You misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe that there would be no rehearsal.
Mm-hmm. Very well. The witness will change their testimony to reflect this reason.
Maybe that hammer was injured and I couldn't do any.
Press.
he could do an action scene, so I left them behind.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know?
Wait a few seconds. Thank you for the follow via Vicky. I'm so sorry. I butchered that so bad. I tried.
Proud of you.
But thank you for following. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Did you already say that? I think you did.
Yes. So. He told me.
Sal the director.
You need to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done will be wasted. Go get him, Nikki.
Don't ever call me that ever again.
I'm on the border of Phoenix.
Going back through the tutorial.
Called the police, power show the security 8-year-old bag. To be left out of proceedings, went back to the trailer, get my script direction notes, and knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do the action scene, so I left them behind. And what is the evidence that I have?
Go back to the I knew Hammer was injured line.
I'm here.
Press on that.
I already pressed on it.
Add. Hold on. And the Hammer was injured, couldn't do any action, so I left them behind. Oh, present the. Hold on. Present the photo of the Steel Samurai.
Objection!
Yoshi!
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending.
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, you must have got it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping, right?
I think so.
Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers, which I literally just said, Judge, if you were to listen for 2 seconds.
Ah.
And When was he doing this?
Well, it would have to be after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you're confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who has been injured that morning.
Order, order! I will have order in my court.
Where's my damn nuggies?
Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak your way out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Or why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Hammer dead? Falling off hard times. But he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death.
Maybe because she wanted to kill Will. What is it? Will Powers? Is that what his name is?
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? Is there a reason? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you provide a motive? Of course.
Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I presented to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
The steak was nasty.
Show the old photo.
This one?
Yeah.
Makes
No,
sense.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the right one. This is my
Yeah,
proof.
yeah.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
Uh-huh.
5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated.
Precipitated.
Precipitated. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
After Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed on him, no doubt.
However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, and yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if As if Mr. Hammer was the who had killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hannah. You're a good source of income too. I never get rid of a useful man. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for the murder. She had no motive.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So you did do it, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez, what's happening here? Manuel fell off the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could you do this? It was an accident. Miss Hammer was doing an action scene in London. No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Miss Edgeworth, where is D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. That's right.
Yes, Your Honor.
How the fuck did you do this?
I don't know. Thank you, I guess. I don't know.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. I was accusing the wrong man. Sure. Fuck it. Anyway, this is just a formality now, but yeah, he's fucking not guilty.
Yeah. Not guilty. Not guilty. I'm so good.
Oh,
I didn't present.
That
I
is all.
definitely did
Court is
not present
adjourned.
the
I'm gonna
wrong
go
evidence multiple
take a
times.
nap.
taking that before I see you all here again in a week.
LMAO.
Smile, I've tripped and nuked turkey again. I don't say what. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad
I'm
you're
just glad
okay.
Sorry, I don't know anything. This sound. I now know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. Bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Marquez. But I think he's trying to frame me for murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to burn you? I
It
don't.
doesn't matter what you choose.
I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
Yes, of course.
Whew. I'm not sure I wanted to go down that road.
Congratulations, Duppy. Oh. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don a steel samurai outfit once more. About that. Can't wait to get back in that sweaty costume on. Huh? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah,
Oops, I did not mean to click that. Oh well.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
Say something right. I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't have to waste time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
You want the steel samurai?
Liar.
Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Again? Wait, were y'all two gay lovers in college?
High school, but
Shut
it's
the fuck up,
irrelevant
Maya.
now. However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Edgeworth. I didn't think you felt that way about me.
Feelings
That was a
about my
fine.
dead father.
Unnecessary feelings about what?
Mhm.
Yes, unease and uncertainty And another one that I can't name in front of the child.
Uh, maybe we could talk about this later in your office. Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, the whole name.
Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Uh,
That's what I came here to tell you.
uh,
Oh, Mr. Wright, do you guys need to, like, work through your breakup or something?
no, it's nothing. We
Was
didn't.
that guy your foot?
We didn't.
What? Friends as if. They were rivals, right, Nick?
For now, we are, I guess. I need to meet him in his
Huh?
office later. And Maya, you need to go to my office.
Why do I get a feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids' shows again.
Nick! This is the new show that started today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and the assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's great that WP gets to play the lead again. Wait. Is he
her.
closeted?
I'm so happy for her. She went through her hardest moment and she figured out who she really
Yeah, I got
was.
accused of murder, and then I transitioned. Quite an eventful year.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Or
I know a little something about dead fathers and elevators.
My God, shut up. Stop it. You already know about it. Stop. Oh,
I
wait.
literally make that joke all the time, and I'll say it out of context in front of people who don't even know what Ace Attorney is, and they will be like, "What?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I gotta get off Tumblr."
I think I'm gonna call you.
I
Don't
also
worry.
gotta call
I'm
yours,
also
so.
gonna call it.
Fantastic. Break on 3.
I just need to get leave. I need to leave. No, stop. Don't play the
Good night,
cutscene.
everybody, and remember, Nick comes to reporting on the.
Stop. I don't wanna listen to this. You know what? End stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to follow if you have not already. You can check out my TikTok, I guess, and my Discord server. And I'll see everyone in the next stream whenever that is. Actually, it's not whenever that is. It's actually Sunday. I don't know why I keep saying that. Probably because I'm so used to saying that because my streaming schedule is really inconsistent. I need to stop talking. Bye, everyone. Have a good time.